Welcome gamers to my review of Far Cry 3. Right off the bat I will let you know how my reviews work. I will not be scoring this game on a scale of 5 or 10 or give it a letter grade or anything. The reason why, you ask? Well, recently I've become really upset with critics criticizing games for reasons that simply do not matter. And the fans' opinion can be way different than the critics. So instead, I'm just going to give you a brief summary about what it's about, how it plays, and whether or not I would recommend it.
Hell is that motherfucker?
To my father's black card, to my black card.
God, I haven't done Sambuca since I was 20 years old. Passed out. Open the door. Yo, Jason, get in, get in. They're crazy, Jack.
Far Cry 3 had me worried at the beginning because, well, I hated Far Cry 2. So much, in fact, that, well, here's me playing Far Cry 2.
What the hell? I can't... Why won't it heal? I don't... I died again. That's the 8th time on the first mission. I hope this game has autosave. It doesn't have autosave. What year are we living in? Are you kidding? Well, I hope it's not too far. 30 minutes back?
Yeah, so I was worried, and if you felt the same way about Far Cry 2 like I did, well, just to put as an example, here's my reaction to Far Cry 3.
Wow. This doesn't suck. At all.
Seriously, I was pretty impressed to get through this one. Far Cry 3 stars Jason Brody, a young kid who has went on vacation with his 2 brothers and 3 friends as they party it up and live like kings. But that soon ends, as they are captured by a devious man named Voss, and Jason and his brother must escape. Oh wait. Man, what a ballbuster. Brody must continue by himself, and he tries to escape the clutches of Voss. He is soon rescued by a man named Dennis. Dennis shows you the ropes and promises that he'll help you find your friends, claiming that you're a warrior of some sorts. The story takes off from there as Jason tries to find his friends, meeting new ones along the way. Jason is a very well-designed protagonist. He is essentially, well, a wimp. He never kills, he's squeamish around blood, and even acts immaturely to normal events that we're normally used to seeing. The story is good enough, but don't be expected to be jerked or pulled in anything. But it's decent enough, especially for a shooter. Where the game really shines, though, is the voice acting and character design. These characters are all fantastic in their own way. Without giving away too much, I can honestly say that characters like Dennis, and more importantly Voss, will not exit your memory soon. Voss has to be one of the best characters to grace a game.
I'm sorry, what did you say? What did you say? Did you want me to slice you open like I did your friend? Shut the fuck up! Okay? I'm the one with the fucking dick!
And it gets to a point where you actually kind of want to see him, which is weird for him being a villain. That being said, when there is not a cutscene, the dialogue and characters, well, they suck. I mean, how can they switch so fast?
Oh, I shouldn't be here. Oh no!
Okay. Did anyone else think that was incredibly cheesy and stupid? Okay, good.
Whatever that is, you better be a stripper.
Oh gee, yeah, that's original. Far Cry 3 has 4 game modes: Adventure, Survivor, Warrior, and Master. Although there is a variety in difficulty, make no mistake, I played the game on the easiest setting, Adventure, and I still died over 100 times. It is a very difficult but challenging game, no matter what difficulty you're playing on. So don't plan on this game being a learning experience, or if you play on the easiest mode it'll be a nice walk on the beach, because it's not. The controls aren't too touchy. There's a slight learning curve to the aiming, but it's not too bad. There is an auto-aim feature which helps you out gracefully most of the time when you're close enough to your enemy. Selecting weapons is a little tough though. It seems easy enough, but occasionally a weapon won't switch in the middle of a firefight and you end up dying. Other than that, the controls are laid out pretty well. Crouch makes sense being circle or B, knifing being R3 or on either the Xbox stick or the PS3 stick makes sense, so the rest of it seems pretty good. The main objective besides missions and capturing radio towers. These towers are pretty big and always require some heavy climbing. Why is it important to climb these? They unlock the map of the area, and as well as unlocking free weapons in the shop. The towers are at first easy to climb up and get to the top, but eventually these towers get extremely challenging, causing you to walk on a single band of steel or jumping really far. The other objective is liberating outposts. These outposts have been taken over by the enemy, and basically you have to go in and kill every enemy in the area without trying to trigger the alarm. These outposts give you opportunities for fast travel and make an area safer from enemies. Other than the main missions, there are quite a few things to do. You can hunt, which is vital to your success. Hunting and skinning animals allows you to make new sacks for carrying weapons, more money, or even to hold more ammo or arrows. You can craft all kinds of goodies, with different effects and abilities. Hunting is a great addition to the game. There are tigers, lions, bears, buffalo, dingoes, all kinds of animals. The only downside to hunting is that it really doesn't feel like hunting. Most animals just appear around you and they won't run until you're close enough. You're also faster than them, and including the predators such as leopards and tigers, you can outrun them most of the time, which is really unrealistic. So I wouldn't exactly call it hunting. The map shows you exactly where these animals roam, so it's not really hard to find what you're looking for. But the one thing that absolutely terrifies me more than anything, shark hunting. Maybe it's because I'm afraid of the ocean, I'm not sure, but shark hunting terrifies me. You have to shoot them and then dive in as they are sinking to skin them. But most of the time, here's what I do. Yeah. Okay. Here I go. On second thought, I'll just stick to land. You can also harvest plants for crafting syringes. You unlock more recipes as you progress, and most of these are quite useful. There are plenty of side missions and collectibles as well. You have side missions, relics to collect, letters of the lost to collect, trials, minigames, hunting quests, killing quests, all kinds of stuff. These add quite a few gameplay hours. In fact, a lot of gameplay hours. But most of the time, they're just boring. Oh wow, I'm shooting innocent birds. This is so fun. Let me get on my fun hat. They didn't put much time or effort into these, but if you're looking for things to do, they can eat up some time. There are also too many relics in my opinion. 120 may not seem like a lot, but when you're going around and trying to find some of these, which by the way are really hard to find occasionally, 120 can require quite a few hours of just searching. The one thing that frustrated me about Far Cry 2 was the controls for vehicles. Well, that's fixed. There are 10 different vehicles, including buggies, gliders, boats, etc. Of course, when you try to hit a deer you can't, but they have no problem messing up your day any other time. Ugh. Now I must compliment the visuals. This game looks fantastic. I mean, look at it. You can see the whole island. The trees are luscious and green, and the sandy beaches make it feel like a weird vacation. The map is not only diverse, but huge. No, that's not it. There are actually 2 huge islands, and not 2 areas ever seem the same. The water is the only thing besides the fire that looks a little off, but they still look both pretty good. Some effects are definitely stale though. For instance, as you can see, I shot that tire once and the whole thing disintegrated. Kind of weird, and I guess maybe I'm asking a lot, but there are a lot of weird things like this that add up. Far Cry 3 rewards players for stealth. Don't get me wrong, if you're a run and gunner, that will work too. But stealth is a great way to avoid getting into a huge firefight. There are also tons of cool perks and moves to unlock. You earn XP for everything you do, and purchasing these perks adds a new spice to the game with every one you unlock. Things like sliding, gaining health, increased perception, are just a few. If you've been sitting here asking, where's the multiplayer? Well, I'll just tell you that it's okay, it's nothing special. If you don't care about the single player, then you might as well stick to your Call of Duty. There is a separate co-op story as well for you co-op buffs, but that will not satisfy the most craving people, but should satisfy most. But don't count on it being groundbreaking or innovative or anything like the single-player campaign. Far Cry 3 is an amazing experience for shooter fans. It offers a lot of new things that most shooters have never tried. With great visuals and characters as well as a good story, Far Cry 3 is very good and definitely worth a play. I highly recommend. Even if you don't want to purchase it, I definitely recommend you finding some place to rent it. Or if you're a PC user, Steam, definitely look for some sales to come on. There is a good 20 hours minimum here, which is better than most games. Most game stories are only 6 or 7 hours long now, so 20 definitely increases it by triple-fold. If you have any more questions about Far Cry 3 or any other game, if you want any trophy or achievement help, shoot me a message. I'm always willing to help. Well, there you have it, gamers. There's my review. And as I said, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. Thanks for watching.
Hey! You fuck! Look me in the eye! You're my bitch! I rule this fucking kingdom. Shut the fuck up, or you die.